That's me. Hello. Hello, everyone. Discord's going public, and they just hired the Activision Blizzard CEO. Oh my god. That guy's still getting work after all the shit that he's done to the company? Yeah, that's trouble. That's a lot of trouble. Interesting. Fun way to start the next Castlevania game, which is Harmony of Dissonance. Dissonant is right. So we got Harmony of Dissonance next, followed by Aria of Sorrow, and then I guess Dracula X. But, like I said, we're gonna finish Circle of the Moon and jump right into this son of a bitch. So let's do it, huh? Who's stoked? Who is stoked? You get 2 Castlevania games in one night. And I believe this one is a lot better when it comes to bullshit bosses. The fucking final boss of Circle of the Moon was long time no see.
Oh shit! Alright!
Yeah, the difficulty spike with that Dracula fight was like, if I didn't have that summon, it wouldn't have been possible. And that, clearly, it was worth it to see that ending cutscene, am I right? Yeah, corporate execs always find more work because they just lie about everything great they did at their last job and eventually find someone who will buy their bullshit. Also, I kind of feel like it's one of those things where corrupt and terrible CEOs will always find work, even if they're no longer CEO of their company, because they are friends with other CEOs, and they'll be like, you know what? I also own this little company. Do you want to be CEO of that? I don't really want it anymore. And you and I are always, at the same parties, and your wife and my wife do yoga together. How about you just go ahead and be the CEO of this company? I don't know. They kind of seem like cancer. Like, you think you get rid of them, and they're really, really bad and nasty. But then they just keep coming back, no matter how much you try. Anyway, Harmony of Dissonance. Let's start. Okay, so yeah, I had played this game not too long ago. 197% completion in 6.5 hours. Let's go ahead with Chilium. 50 years have passed since Simon Belmont vanquished the curse of Dracula. Fate has dictated that just Belmont, blood descendant of the Belmont family, hunt for the relics of Dracula. One day, Just's best friend Maxim, who had set out on training expedition 2 years earlier, returned unexpectedly, his body covered with wounds. He informs Just that Lydia, a childhood friend whom they both deeply cared about, has been kidnapped. Maxim has completely lost his memory of the time training away from home, and only has vague images of the kidnapping. Ignoring his bodily injuries, Maxim leads Just to the place where he believes Lydia is being held captive. Passing through thick fog, the two men happen upon a castle undocumented on any map. Could this be the fabled Dracula's castle? Standing solemnly in the night, this forbidding castle welcomes its unexpected guests as the moonlight shines upon it. Having worked in corporate America for a number of years now, I am firmly convinced that corporate executives do not have anything we would identify as humanity. For real, though. It's not a profitable concept. So you truly believe Lydia was brought to this castle? My memory fails me, but this seems to be the place. Don't you believe me? I know better than anyone that you are not the type to lie. just. Ah! Are you all right? I'm fine. It's Lydia you should be concerned about, not me. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. You have my word. Okay then. I'll see you inside. Onward! Oh my god, I actually move at normal speeds. Imagine that. Look at that run cycle though. Whee! And I've got the, oh god. I've got the, what's his name? Alucard, double, whatever. The after image when I run. Ah! Ah! Later, bitch. Sucks to suck. There are several companies recently that gave their CEOs a significant bonus raise and then laid off a ton of employees to cut costs. Video game companies have been doing that for like the past 5 years, and it's disgusting. And what's even crazier is, at least in the, wow, I'm really floaty. In the video game, industry, like, even if your game was deemed to be a success, doesn't matter how profitable the game was, people would still get laid off. It was crazy shit. Like, Marvel Rivals did gangbusters, and they still laid off their team. And then you had, what's it called? The latest Prince of Persia game that was touted to be the best Prince of Persia game in, like, decades. And even though it was critically acclaimed and everybody loved it, the company decided to just get rid of the team, scrap the whole thing. They couldn't even do the DLC for it because they just decided to get rid of them. So, like, even succeeding in the video game industry nowadays is not a guarantee that you're going to have a job. And with tariff going into full swing here in June, they have an excuse to endlessly raise prices even if their product isn't directly affected. Consumers never know. Also, you have companies that Shopify, like Shopify, which now require all employees to use AI in their job. The reason is clear. These executives are hoping to find that AI can replace their workforce. Just like United Healthcare did here in DFW. Yep. Oh, and I know that neither of you guys play it, but boycott Diablo 4, speaking of Blizzard doing Blizzard things, because they just rolled out a new patch that replaced all of the voice acting with AI voices. And it sounds like shit. And also, why? Why do that? Why even do that? But yeah, I'm just not gonna give Blizzard my money. Like, Blizzard doesn't exactly have IPs that I'm actually interested in. So, it's not really difficult for me, but I know that there are a lot of people that really love Blizzard. Or love the games from Blizzard. But yeah, they just fucking took all of the voice acting and instead of like paying voice actors to do new content and stuff, they were just like, yeah, let's do that AI thing. People love AI. See, this is my problem with AI. It's I've got a coworker that's a younger Gen Xer, borderline millennial, that was like, I remember when the internet was being rolled out and people were saying the exact same thing about the internet that they are about AI.
Halt. The color of your soul. You must be a Belmont.
That is correct.
This overwhelming power. Death. Indeed.
Which means this is, in fact, Dracula's castle.
That might be true, though the power that here is not my lord's.
What do you mean?
I must go now. We shall meet again, son of Belmont. I away! Ah! He got away.
But yeah, she's like, everyone was scared about the internet taking away certain jobs and commerce and blah blah blah, and they're saying the same thing about AI, and I fully embrace it. And it's like, I don't think that they're comparable. Like, the internet is a tool that people could use in a multitude of ways that, like, sure, I guess nefarious companies could find ways to use it in not so great ways and take away certain jobs and blah blah blah, whatever. Ratter is saying that the internet took away a lot of the stuff that brick and mortars used to do, which is true. But I don't know, like, AI feels different to me. AI feels like we're going to take away all of the easier jobs and just automate them. And also, we're going to take away all of the creative jobs and just automate that. I think that's the grossest thing, is like how AI is being used as a way to avoid being creative anymore. And also, I think AI is actually going to make an entire generation of people lazy. Like, even that coworker that I was talking about, who embraced the internet whenever it was brand new, uses ChatGPT to, like, do so much of her shit that it's just like, but you're not even, you don't even try to think about how to do things anymore. You just, like, go to ChatGPT as your go-to. Burritos for dinner is fine. That's my one of my biggest qualms with it, is like, it feels like people are just going to use it as an excuse to no longer think. And forget about the iPad generation. I don't want to see the generation raised on AI. That's going to be weird. And super fun. Ooh. I'm sorry if it makes me sound like old man yells at cloud, but I don't know. There's something just off about it. This one already feels so much better than Circle of the Moon. AI itself, oh, I said, yeah, burritos are fine. AI itself isn't inherently a problem. The problem is a combination of AI with rubber baron billionaires who have endless profit incentives with no tax laws to keep them in check. Yeah, and also I really feel like there needs to be better mandates on how AI can be used, and we definitely need to unionize certain things like acting and voice acting, for example, is what I would go to as my knowledge base. But things like that need to really, really unionize and be like, if you do anything with AI, you're no longer in the club. I know there's an actors guild, but they really need to drive home that AI is not gonna fly. And the problem is, young aspiring voice actors who are just getting into it, like myself, are just like, I'll take any job that I can. But then all the jobs that start popping up are train AI with your voice. And then after they do that, then they have your voice and nobody ever needs you. So you get like a single paycheck and that's it. That stuff is really upsetting. Problem is, unions have been mostly eliminated through decades of smear campaigns and union busting. Ah! Goddamn flea man. I like how I can make my whip just a limp noodle. And then I can also excite it. Oh, boss fight. Shit. Let's fucking do it. Let's see what we can do. Huh? Oh, okay. It's like, oh, the red room. The axe would have been really nice here. I feel like the soundtrack in Circle of the Moon was better, but I will say playing this feels a lot better. This one feels a lot closer to Symphony of the Night than Circle of the Moon did. Ah! He's acting batty! Oh, so Steph and I... Nice. Steph and I have been rewatching King of the Hill, and I just found out today, Steph, that the voice actor that played Dale Gribble died in 2023. So, as far as I know, him and the voice actress that was played Luann are both dead. So I'm wondering what those characters are going to be like in oh, Bobby, yeah. I wonder what those voice actors or those characters are going to be like. At least with Bobby, he's going to be older. I don't know what they're going to do with Dale. No, dang it. No, I was saying Bobby. She said, dang it. Oh. Dang it, Bobby. I get you. Bobby, if you weren't my son, I'd hug you. Gotcha. Ah. Leather gloves. Just has grown attached to the bracelet and always wears it. If you weren't my son, I'd hug you. That line has so many levels. Nah, with Hank it's only one level. But I get you. I get you. This has got to be a save room. Yep. Nice. Okay. I think up here is a locked door? Maybe? Ooh. Yes. Oh, no. I can't slide yet. I have not gotten that power. I love how mundane the powers are in Castlevania. I got the power to jump. I got the power to crawl. I got the power to double jump. Some of the stuff that we got in Circle of the Moon was just like, really? That's a power? I got the power to push a block? And like, it's not even like, it doesn't even look like it's super heavy either. It just looks like a regular ass crate. And you had to get a later on power up to push. See, look at this. I don't need a power up to push this block. Sure as hell did in Circle of the Moon. Whoop, whoop. Level up! Nope. Got him. I like the death animations in this one better, too. Just fucking combust and disappear. Which, I mean, it makes sense. Ice book! It makes sense because... Check this out. Whenever you turn on these books, you get sweet-ass power-ups. You're supposed to be killing these monsters with, like, silver-tipped whips, right? So... Fuck you! So them bursting into flames when they're, like, demonic creatures makes sense. But yeah. Let me see here. So I got the Book of Ass. What do I do now? I think I want... I've done a lot of stuff. I think I want to save. I want to save and then head down that area that I was in before that the lizard men ate my lunch. You know, on the point about the internet as technology, the internet created a massive number of jobs, whereas AI is only going to eliminate jobs. Yeah, you know, that's a good point. Is like, while there were certain jobs that the internet took away, it was just like a shift in the workforce, you know? Like, there were many jobs that became, that were created because of the internet. But AI's only intention is to take away jobs from people because it's a cheaper alternative to paying people. Yeah, that's a good point, Space. I think you just put a finger on what I feel like bothers me the most about it. Plus, like, the internet was a tool for you to be able to create and share things with the world, right? And you could share your art, you could share videos, you could share documents, you could share all these things. You could talk to people over the internet. Like, it provided you with a framework of things that you could do, but you had to actually put in the effort to create the things or do the things that you wanted to do. AI is you type a prompt and ChatGPT makes the shit for you, you know? Like, that's not nearly as creative. I mean, I guess you have to be creative in the fact that you have an idea of what you want the thing to create, but then it does it for you. I really just don't feel like they're comparable. I don't know. What's the one thing everybody jumps to? Oh, you can work on robots now. Follow that thought process to its conclusion. And I'm still kind of afraid of Skynet becoming a thing, you know? Soul Orb. Soul Orb recognizes how much damage an enemy has received. Nice. AI getting too smart, which is a very real thing. Like, the whole concept behind AI is that it is a program that learns based on the information that it's given. So it will continue to learn and get smarter and get smarter. And it will reach a point where it feels like it doesn't need mankind anymore. Ooh, that's pretty sick, but I like this better. The only job in the future will be work on robots. What's the one thing that trillionaires, because they will focus all their wealth on automating? See, that's gonna be interesting, is like when the only people that have money are the ones that are like super fucking wealthy or abysmally poor, and there will be no middle class. There will only be upper echelon and everybody else, which I guess is what they're going for, even though they're like, oh, capitalism's the way to go. But you've just forced communism on everybody. Robots to work on the robots! I'm a robot robot maker. I make robots that make robots. Hey dog, I heard you like making robots, so we made robots so you could make robots while you robot. Because you can't convince me that Trump is going to be like, you know, technology has ushered in age of prosperity for all. We should share in this infinite wealth. Man, just absolutely disgust me. Life max up! God, these games are so much fun. I am excited to play the N64 ones. Like, I'm going to... Oh, that's right. I'm going to beat the Advanced Collection, but the next one that I'm going to play is Castlevania 64. I'm so excited to play that one because I haven't played it before, and it looks fun. It looks a lot more fun to me than Shadows of whatever that thing was that I played. Man, and looking at like the Castlevania subreddit, it seems that I am in the minority in thinking that that PS3 Castlevania game wasn't good. People are like, oh my god, it's like the best 3D one that you could play. and it's like, man, if that's the best one, then I think Castlevania really needs to up its game with 3D stuff. I don't think... It just did not feel like a Castlevania game. It felt like a game that... Okay, so you remember how Star Fox Adventure started out life as a game called, like, Dinosaur Planet, and Miyamoto came along and it was like, hey, you know what? What if we just put Star Fox in this Zelda-esque game? We haven't used him on the GameCube yet. And so they did. And while the game was good under its own merit, it was not considered a good Star Fox game for obvious reasons. That's what Lords of Shadow felt like to me. Is like, this feels like a very safe, like, God of War kind of clone. But it doesn't feel like a Castlevania game. Toku! Toko, you should go back and watch the 15-minute episode of me beating Circle of the Moon. It was good. It was alright. That boss was stupid hard. Even with the cheese that I was doing, like... And I got a lot of health pickups and shit, and I still feel like the final boss hit like a fucking truck. And every single time I got hit, like, it took a quarter of my health. So even with the cheese, it felt very difficult. But I beat it. I'm glad I beat it. And we're on to the next one. And this one feels like a good Castlevania to me. Like, it feels like a good game. It feels solid. More like Symphony of the Night, honestly. You know what? Why do the lizard men have teeth? Look at this. Like, oh, you know what? I bet you they're fangs. Life max up. Thank you. I like the little GBA dongles on these statues. It's like, yeah, it's a penis, but it's not very clear. So you could say that it's his leg. Nah, it's his dongle. Got a fancy bandana. Let's see, raising my defense. What does this do? Fucking nothing. Body, head, hands, legs. We're good. We are good. So I definitely, if I remember correctly, I definitely need that bracelet for getting the good ending. I gotta look up later on. Not really this this stream or the next couple of streams. But whenever I get closer to the end, I gotta look up how to get the good ending. Let's see. Joker Phantom Thief would play Persona... I would play Persona 5, but I will play Persona 5, but Glover. Hello, Joker Phantom Thief. Unfortunately, you're not able to add quotes. Only mods are able to do that. But welcome in. I do like Persona. But Persona is a ratter thing. Heyo! What kind of quote do we get? I bet you it's a ratter quote. Because this is a chill stream. I ain't putting my dick in no vegan shit. That stands true today. That holds up. I ain't putting my dick in no vegan shit. Rather not vegan confirmed. I mean, it was pretty obvious when you see what she eats on quote or on stream. Two long boys and a lady are the best trio. Oh my god, when did you say that, Ratter? All pussies are deliciously pink? What? I say out-of-pocket shit, but when did you say that? Ratter not shit confirmed. Ratter, I am shocked and surprised. That's the most 2022 Ratter quote of all time. That is up there. Holy damn, my man. Yeah, they call me out-of-pocket chill. But that rat, man. Okay, let's see. I think I will go up and do the safety save. Who is that girl who plays Persona on this channel? Oh, that's Ratter. I'm the other guy. My name is Chill Pill. I am not Ratter. I mainly play creepy games, Metroidvania stuff. I have a feeling that was Drunken Monster High stream. Oh, the Drunken Monster High stream. That was a time. The girl who plays Persona on this channel is confirmed not vegan nor poo. Well, she has to be one of those things. She can't not be both. Also, Toko, did you get the Duolingo family plan? Because I thought whenever you added me, like it gave you a 3-day trial or something, but it's been much longer than 3 days. Because if you did actually add me to your family plan, I have yet to say thank you. I thought it was just going to run out after 3 days. So if you can confirm, allow me to say thanks, man. That's very nice of you. Yeah, I added you to the fam. Thank you so much. I was not expecting that. I had gotten, like, added on to my sister and my brother-in-law accounts whenever they did a 7-day trial or whatever. But I'm like, man, this one is lasting a long time. So, thanks very much. That's very nice of you. Yeah, you've been more consistent than anyone else, and we had a few slots left over. I appreciate that. That is very nice of you. Whip. Redstone adds fire attacks to the whip. Hell yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Ah! Well, they're gonna send DNA test kit. Speaking of, I officially, a couple weeks ago, deleted all my DNA shit from 23andMe. You deserved a slot. No, you deserve a slot. You deserve 2 slots. Yeah, I downloaded all my stuff, even like my history with the website. I don't know why I would need that, but I downloaded it. And then I deleted everything. It's like, oh my god, are you sure you want to delete this? You'll never get it back. It's like, yeah. I mean, your company isn't going to be around in a few months, so yes. I don't want, whoever the hell is taking over your company to have my information. 'Cause I didn't sign up with them, I signed up with you, and I don't know. It's gross. I really don't like what's happening there, but it is what it is. So it is deleted and gone. And they're probably gonna sell off all that data. Yep. Oh, speaking of, Ratter, remind me tomorrow whenever Mom comes over that we need to tell her to delete her data from 23andMe too. And by her delete her data, I mean I tell her to log in and I delete it for her. It's funny, we got my mom 23andMe for her 70th birthday last year. She was very excited about it, and she found out all the goodies that she was hoping to find out. And relatively shortly thereafter, they were like, "Oh yeah, maybe delete your data now." No real reason, but Baldy did. Deleted. Need potions. Deleted. Tell you the scummiest one is I've ever seen. Riot Games sent me an email saying that someone requested my account password. I didn't remember making a Riot Games account, so I looked into it. It was my old League of Legends account from 2013. Holy crap. You know what's really annoying to have to do? Whenever there's like a massive something or other leak and all of your whatever information gets leaked, your password information and all that stuff, and then you have to go through on everything that you've ever used this password on and update it to a new password. You know how many things you sign into on like a daily basis that you would have to update? Like, it sucks. Not nearly as annoying was when I had to update all of my credit card, or update the credit card information on all the sites that I use my credit card on, because the info got stolen, I'm pretty sure, whenever Ratter and I went out to dinner at a restaurant last October. But I digress. Updating that info is not nearly as annoying as going back to every single website that you've ever used the password that got leaked on, and changing the password to yet another thing that will probably get leaked and you have to change again. In order to delete your account, they require not only your account ID and location, but also the date your account was opened, which is not even listed anywhere, and I don't have the email for my account was created, so I have no way to get the date. I just know it was about 2013 because that's the oldest award I have on that account. Holy shit. That's so specific. Oh my god. That sucks. So they made, like, they're telling you, oh my god, your stuff has been leaked, but in order, and somebody's trying to access your stuff, but instead of, like, just, like, using a recovery email or whatever, it's like, tell us your mother's sister's favorite dog's blood type. Like, shit that's just like super, I don't remember that info. And they're like, well, I guess we'll just continue to let this guy who's trying to steal your info continue to steal it. Sucks to be you. Updated my password and email and forgot it. Gotti. Level up! Hell yeah. And a coin. I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, 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 hey. Fuck you. Okay, where am I? Oh, good. Okay, so just over here should be a boss fight, I think. And I can get the next upgrade. I got $1. I got $1. I got $1. Hey, 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 hey. I mean, I don't give a shit if somebody hacks my Riot Games account. I just have a habit of deleting my accounts I don't use. And that one is the biggest barrier to delete an account I have ever seen. Yeah, that's nuts that it requires that much effort just to delete an account. Like, okay, so credit where credit's due. It's nice to see people taking that much interest in protecting your information, but also, like, I feel like if the last time you ever logged into a thing is over 10 years ago, it should just automatically delete your account, right? Like, you get an email saying, hey, you haven't logged into this account in 10 years, just so you know, we're closing the account permanently in 30 days. So log in if you want to keep your info. But this is just like, nah, we're just gonna keep it open forever. I keep getting emails with one-time code to log into my Hotmail account, to my Gmail account, and the name they call me is my Gmail address, not a name. That sounds like a fucking scam. I keep getting text messages from area code that says it's from the Philippines, plus 62, saying that I need to pay an outstanding bill for my my toll tag. It's like, I don't recognize this phone number, and also I really feel like if I needed to do that, they would have emailed me. But apparently I'm not alone in that, because Ratter says that she gets those a lot too. I don't know. I'm pretty sure at some point all of our data... Ooh, monster tome. All of our data has just gotten leaked on some website somewhere, and we're just all kind of forced to deal with the fact that our data's out there and we can't get it back or do anything. Oh, there's a new Gmail scam going around where the scammers are hosting their site on their sites.google.com and claiming to be Google. Okay, so I got the monster tome. Fairy journal. Recognize names of enemies. Allow to see data of monsters, Matt. Gotcha. Secret info. Encyclopedia. It's a bat. It drops $1. The zombie drops casual wear. I like how it doesn't say that they have resistance. They have a tolerance to fire. I am fire tolerant. I have built a tolerance to electricity. Okay, down. I mean, it fits, I guess. I mean, it's not wrong. It's just a really funny word to use. I guess is my point. Like, what if they were to call weakness, like, an allergy? I'm allergic to fire. I need double jump. My fire tolerance is very high. Let's see. I can drink 400 milligrams of lava and fall right to sleep. $300 milligrams would normally make any human being stay awake. 300 milligrams of lava, please. What is this? Opal! Lizardman. Drumstick. Looks more like a chicken thigh to me. But what do I know? Uh-oh. Victory armor. Look out. Fuck you up with my ice power! I have the power! Give me shit. Okay. Hope there's something good over here. Energy circle! What does that do? Holding attack button down causes user's whip to swing around. Okay. Neat. Or I could just do this. Sure. Look, I don't even have it equipped. It goes limp. But I do this. Oh, and I don't need the fucking energy circle. That's one of the most useless upgrades I think I've ever seen. There's a dick joke in here somewhere. I like just wiggling it. It's silly. Can't get me, lizardman. That's what she said. Whoops. I discharged my ice attack. That time it was purposeful. How did you survive that? That boy is a squealy wheelie tonight. He got things to say and he needs you to listen. Look, any man who says he's never helicoptered it is a damn liar and he knows it. Well, I mean, what if they're not big enough to helicopter? Not that, you know, I'm it's not experience. I mean. $25. Any man who's not hung like a baby thumb. I'm hung like a badger. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Hung like a marmot. Ow, lizard man. There's gotta be a save point somewhere close by. I feel like I've gone so long without one. There it is. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break to go to the bathroom, get another beer. I will be right back. Alright. Pretty sure we're about to go into another boss fight and get our first superpower. Oh.
Maxim, are you alright?
Oh, Just. Is that you? I'm glad you're alright.
What's wrong with you? Standing around in a daze leaves you vulnerable.
I think I've been in this castle before.
What did you say?
I can't clearly recall, but I think I've been here before.
Your memory is coming back to you.
It seems so. I've been feeling strange since coming to the castle. If we continue a little further, perhaps I may be able to recall something.
Come on, let's go together, Maxim.
No. If we're going to find Lydia, we must separate. We'll cover more ground.
Yes, you are right.
Be careful, Just.
Watch your back too, Maxim.
I'm away! You know Maxim has mad helicopter skills. Oh, yeah. He got that donkey dick. Ooh, it is boss time. What is it? Mummy armor? Look on you! Ow. Look on me. Ow. I never really liked how they animate, the larger enemies in these games. How every limb seems to be, like, its own thing. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like I'm fighting a giant creature. It feels like I'm fighting, like, 5 separate creatures that just so happen to come together like a Zord from Power Rangers, you know? There we go. Living armor is now the dead armor. Oh yeah, dude, his name is Maxim. You know he got a giant fucking ham hock. His parents were gonna name him Gary. He came out of the womb and they said, nah, Maxim. I got the lizard tail! Which means I am now able to do this. Why the lizard tail lets me slide, I don't know, but there it is. Let's take a look at the map here. I need to go back and finish up this area. Wow. I go faster this way. Okay, I killed the guy. Let's go ahead and save. Ooh. Oh, I get a little companion. Dude, nice. Yeah, I'm keeping that. That's sick. I killed the blue eyes white dragon. Okay, energy up. Can I go up there? Let's see. I know that there was a spot up here that I needed to be able to slide. To answer your question about why they feel like Megazords, most likely because they used 5 separate sprites and animated them separately. Yeah, that's what it feels, or that's what it looks like happened. But I feel like there should have come a point where in these games, they would be able to animate the giant creatures without having to do the individual limb thing. Or the separate sprite, or whatever it is. But, I don't know. Maybe that's just, like, one of the Castlevania charms that people are like, oh, you better not take that away from us. I like our giants looking like they're fucking uncoordinated as shit. You gotta realize GBA was basically no more advanced than the SNES in terms of hardware. True. But I feel like we even saw that on the PlayStation. I feel like PlayStation would have been advanced enough to be able to do something like that. No. No? Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so now I go over meow. I think. Yes. And then over meow. Yeah. I think this is the spot. Yeah. Oh, maybe I just haven't been here. Silk cloak. No. Cloak. Okay. Let's do that. Heart, and then a locked door. The specs were a little better, but nowhere even close to the DS. Excuse me. Well, you're gonna see whenever we play the DS collection, those giant creature thingies still look like they are 5 sprites separate from each other. I feel like it's just one of those things that are people are just kind of like, well, we gotta have this. Whoops. Oh well. That works. Dustgate. So that gets me out there. Should I go up and to the left? I think I'm gonna go up and to the left, yeah. Up and to the left. Not that way. Not that way. Yeah, it could be that they continue to do it as a throwback, but they definitely aren't doing it on DS due to hardware restrictions. Yeah, that's my thinking. It's like it's paying homage to the classic jank kind of look. Because you're right, they totally should be able to just make a giant creature. I couldn't go that way because of a locked door. However, I think there is something up here. Do this so I can get to the save point first. I love the star. This is nice. There we go. Flash games were infamous for that shit due to the limitations of running applications on the internet back in the day. Oh, totally. Honestly, I'm kind of nostalgic for the jank and limitations of the early internet, you know? Got a fire book, and I got some summer clothes. Summer clothes? Summer shoes. Let's see. Intelligence goes up, defense goes down. Had like each little arm bobble separately because they couldn't do sprite animations. Ooh, nice. Does it follow me, or does it stay put? Oh, that's sick. I like that. Okay. Time to save. I got the fire book. Will travel. Whoops. Oh well. What is this like? Well, it's what I'm stuck with now. Them were the good old days. Okay. I think there was a place over. Wait. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. I think I know where to go. I think I know. I think I know. Let's see. Down. We dead-ended. We hit a dead end, I should say. Over here. Man, this room is so trippy. This looks like a room that you would come across in like a fun house. Max hard up! And a lucky charm. Shaders acquired. Lucky charm raises luck, imagine that, but defense goes down. I think I'm gonna do it. That's fine. Now, whenever I first played this, I didn't realize that I needed to go into the keyhole. I thought it was just a fast travel area.
For some reason, things look a bit different than they did before.
Yeah, so now I'm just in a new area. So instead of needing to activate 2 rooms or whatever before you could fast travel, this one was intended, the intended thing for this room was to progress you forward. If you didn't try to fast travel in that room, because why would you, you would be stuck trying to figure out where do I go now. I didn't realize I needed to go into this keyhole. That's what she said. That's what he said. Ooh, crystal room. Ooh, crystal dynamics. Ooh, lava room. Life max up. It is locked. Fuck. Feather demon. I ain't fucking with you. I am clearly not supposed to fuck with you just yet. And that did nothing. Skeleton blaze. I would love a save room. Wristband. Uh-oh, we might have something that replaces Lucky Charm. No? Wristband is no better than the fucking leather gloves. Oh, hey, Space. How in, what's it called? Oblivion, do I get rid of, like, blights and things? Do I pray at a church or something? Like, I've got like, ailments that I can't get rid of. And I'm not really sure how I do it. Oh, nice. Or do I have to buy, like, certain items? Okay. This way. Hearts. Very nice. Must be cured at the temple. Exception is vampirism, which is a quest unto itself. Rar, hello! What's up, Keyshawn? Okay, so if I find a temple, I can cure myself of that shit. Okay. I've been walking around with, like, shit that I got from a zombie and shit that a wolf gave me, and it's just like, I don't have any potions that fix this. Keyshawn, you missed the ending of Circle of the Moon. It was kind of lackluster. You didn't miss much. But I beat it. Wait, what? Wanted to see it. Oh, don't worry. The video, or the VOD is up by now. You can just watch the 15-minute video after this stream is done. It did not take long at all to beat it. Ah! I like how I just kind of get stuck underneath it. Oh, I remember this. This is sneaky, sneaky. The gate guarder. Although I can't get up there. Damn it. GBA was basically mobile SNES, which in my opinion is what made it awesome. I agree. Besides the 3DS, the Game Boy Advance was easily my favorite handheld of all time. I was thinking about it, and I think that Metroid Fusion might be my favorite 2D Metroid game, damn it, of all time. I know that's a controversial opinion, like, oh my god, he didn't choose Super Metroid, but having played through all of them recently, I really do think that Metroid Fusion was one of the best. Metroid Dread actually might be my second. Unless you're counting the fan project of AM2R, which I don't feel like is canon, or is not a canon Nintendo entry. I still think that Metroid Fusion was the best 2D one. Let's see, I need to use a potion. Yep. I was blown away when the GBA came out. Me too. When I was a kid, that was the first thing I bought with my first job's paycheck was a Game Boy Advance and Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I fucking loved it. No. There you go. He tumbles and he breaks the rock. And I unlock the merchant. Welcome!
Why do you have a shop in a place like this?
Well,
Being the wandering merchant that I am, during my travels I was suddenly swallowed up by a dense fog, and ended up here.
Still, there's no need for you to set up shop in a place like this.
At first, I spent some time looking for an exit. I couldn't find one, so...
Welcome! Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Without other options, I opened up a business right here. So what can I do for you?
Let's see, what do I want to sell? Definitely that. Oh, you only buy rocks. Gotcha. Let's see. Rubber armor. Plate coat. How much money do I have? 713. Definitely want Castle Map 2. The sequel to Castle Map. Cloth helmet looks pretty good. The plate coat looks really good, but I can't afford it. Rubber armor looks pretty good. No, the cloth helmet gets me the most. Okay, what am I replacing with the cloth helmet? I guess that. All right. Goodbye. Hop, 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 hop. The peeping eye. Nice. Ah! Love that. I love the magic in this game. It's so much better than the last one. Maybe? We've got the curse bubbles in this one. Ooh, cloth tunic. Let's see here. Cloth tunic, raise... Whoa, yep. Definitely. And also, I think I want to use some potions so I don't fucking die in the face until I find another save room. You know what's funny is that merchant was sealed behind, like, a boulder and whatever, and you free him from it. And it doesn't even make mention of the fact that he was trapped behind a boulder. He's just like, welcome, what would you like to buy? One-track mind, those merchants. Oh, hey, Toko. I know you're busy playing Super Kirby Clash right now, but wanted to let you know that Ratter and I were able to pre-order the... Ooh, I got a tiny chair. The Switch 2. So whenever you and Lauren come over and visit next time, or we go up to Colorado and visit y'all, it'd be a lot of fun to play, like, the Mario Party on the Switch with y'all. Don't really have a lot of friends to play games with now. what with kids and everything, but I think we could find some time. Be a lot of fun. Especially with y'all. Ah, damn it. Also, how the hell does he stock his shop, right? Have you guys heard anything about 4chan being down? People are speaking about it like it's gone for good or something. Switch 2 is going to be a banger. Dude, so the one thing that I really am excited about with the Switch 2 that I didn't realize was a thing is the fact that you can use the Joy-Con as like a mouse. It's going to really change the way that you play Metroid Prime 4. That was one of the main reasons why I wanted to get it, is because, yes, I could play Metroid Prime 4 on the regular Switch, but, like, I feel like that's the difference between playing Metroid Prime 1 on the GameCube versus with motion controls on the Wii. Like, yes, it is a way to play it, but if you want to play it in a way that's like most fun, you should play it like this. I thought Metroid Prime 4 wouldn't come out on Switch 1. No, it is. It is coming out on Switch 1 and Switch 2. But Switch 2 is going to incorporate the mouse controls and motion controls. I think the regular Switch will just use motion controls, maybe? Not that I ever would give Nintendo one more cent of my money, but it would be hilarious if I got a Switch 2 and it died within the first month. Only your luck, Space. I can't believe that you got a Switch and it just instantly died. It's so upsetting. At least you got to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a single stream with us. Damn skeleton spiders! What do the skeleton spiders' webs look like? Come on. Die. I'm such a weak baby. There we go. I was half hoping to find Castlevania game on the GBA app. Oh, they don't have it? I'm most excited about more storage. I got a Nintendo Switch and that bitch can barely handle 5 to 7 games for me unless mine is fucked up. No, if you don't have an a mini SD card, you absolutely can only get like a handful of games. I remember when the original Switch came out, there were like 2 physical games that actually came out, and the storage wasn't big enough to let you use either of them. Let's see. I think I'm fine with that. Defense goes up. Luck goes down. That's fine. Yeah, like, the storage on the base Switch, whenever it came out, was definitely not big enough to handle Breath of the Wild. Yeah, definitely need a 512 gigabyte or 1 terabyte micro SD card. I gotta figure out what the stupid proprietary card is that the Switch 2 needs, because it looks like I'm going to have to like download games pretty much now. I've always been a physical collector, but what the Switch 2 is doing with key cards is really making me second guess collecting physical for the Switch 2. I just can't. It's so upsetting to know that this is the direction that games are going, to to where like everything is digital and you don't actually own anything anymore. I would love to experience getting a game and not having a day one patch again, or like a game doesn't need a server to work, so you can just put it into whatever system 20 years down the line and it works just as well. I'm really tired of digital stuff, and I don't think, apparently I'm not alone, because it seems like a lot of Gen Z and Gen Alpha love physical media now. That's why the like VHS has been making a resurgence, which I think is funny, but also it makes sense because they're tired of not owning stuff. And our generation was the last generation to actually own shit. Like, an iPod was awesome. You didn't need Spotify. You had all your CDs in one little thing. Yeah. I saw someone talking about this, and at first I saw no problem until I remember the turmoil of needing Wi-Fi to play games. Yep. Being able to just, like, plug in a game and not have to worry about an internet connection not being good or stable. Or also, just, like, downloading the game in general. I understand that that's the direction that games are going now, but I don't think that future generations are going to get the same enjoyment as millennials and Gen X did with video games in the same regard. Connection. Did I slur that? I archived damn near all of my games just to play a fucking Sonic game. I miss the days when you could just take a game or a movie or whatever and burn it to a CD and nobody thought twice about it, right? Like, who in this room, who in this stream right now didn't get the opportunity to make a burned CD? I feel like such a boomer, but it really was nice to be able to just, like, Radder says that she used to make printed out labels for her burned CDs. Like, it really is going to be a case of, like, that's going to be my back in my day conversation with a mixtape. Yeah. 512 micro SD card is around $35 on Amazon for a decent brand. I think the Switch 2 requires a different kind of micro SD card, which I guess is supposed to be the equivalent of like a micro SD card SSD, basically. Like it's just supposed to be a better version, but it will only work with the Switch 2. So you gotta get one of those. And I refuse to buy a game that says that the card is a key card, or key card only. I will only get... I get a stuffed stag. Nice. I'm only going to get games that actually are on the card. Everything else will be digital. Because for those of you who don't know, with the Switch 2, a lot of the games, especially third-party games...
Just! There you are. What happened, Maxim? Have you found Lydia?
How dare you ask me of Lydia? You're one of her captors, aren't you?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Forget it. I know I know not the scope of your power, Belmont, but I will not let you have her.
What's happened to you? You're not your normal self.
I got new powers to surpass your strength, but first, the woman. Farewell! May you rot away within the walls of this castle.
Wait, Maxim!
Was that truly Maxim? Do my eyes and ears deceive me?
Yeah, so the key cards basically are a digital download without having a download key. So basically, you get a key card, and you don't need a code to download the game. You just put in the key card, and it allows you to download it. If I am using a game cartridge, I want to know that the fucking game is on it. Let's see. Back in my day, companies didn't get to tell you what you can and can't do with the shit you paid money for. To be fair, much easier to mix and burn a CD than record a tape. I really do hate this era of, you gave us money, now you're under contract and you agree only use shit you bought in ways that benefit us. Companies are untrustworthy. Gotta say, the story may or not be kind of boring. Yeah, I mean, it's GBA Castlevania. Also, Castlevania stories are not exactly exciting. Keyshawn, we have a button for that. Quote, face kick equals dick shoot. There's no other option. Who said that? What? What? Was that me or was that Ratter? I mean, odds are good that it was me, but I don't remember the context that we used that for. I know exactly who said that. Router says that it was her. She's the one who says no other option. Space, if you do edit quote 181, you can copy that and then just add ratter tatter after it if you want to. But just so you know, that is a function that you can do. I remember when she said that shit, and I needed it quoted. Edit quote. Face kick equals dick shoot. There is no other option. Ratter tatter. Now it should say successful edit. I think. Now try quote 181 and see if it did it. I think it should have. Nope. I guess not. I guess I gotta do it on my end. Unfortunate. Oh well. Ooh, boss number 2. Well, yeah, that was Alien Isolation. She was hiding under... Oh, God. She was hiding under the table, and the working Joe was kicking her in the face, so she emptied her revolver and the robot did. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, he fast now. Oh. Uh-oh. 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 And then Mana Prism. Ah, damn it. God damn it. Are you actually dead this time? You are not. Item, drumstick, And that is all I have. Alright. Can't rely on magic now. Oh, he jumps. How cute. And he shoots laser beams out of his tummy? That's anime as hell. And she specifically aimed for the dick, intuitively. Gotti! People have not met their baby quota yet, by the way. Sylph Feather. Ooh, a double jump. Do love me a double jump. What's y'all's favorite Metroidvania upgrade? Nah. I gotta say, double jump has to be like one of the best, most useful Metroidvania updates or upgrades in any game. It feels like the most opens up whenever you have a double jump. Flying Bone. Double jump is hard to top. What else is there? I guess in Metroid games, Metroid games specifically, I would say that the Morph Ball is another really, really, really good one purely because of exploration. But in general, just like any old Metroid or Metroidvania, definitely double jump. I think my favorite got to be Second Life Bar. Ooh, that's a good one. Dunk up. And as promised, here is a little boy. His name is Kaladin. You all know him. He's basically the mascot of the channel at this point. Didn't mean to do that, but... Naked baby, you're the one. You make all the live streams fun. You'll want to hear a raspberry on a baby belly? King Kellyan! That's you. How was Dindins?
He wasn't as much of a fan. I did the leftover chicken bits.
Yeah? What?
Some edamame. And that leftover broccoli, which just turns to mush. But he liked the pineapple. Yeah, he liked the pineapple. And he had a new puree.
Buddy, the stream is over here. Oh.
But your phone is over here.
Oh, that's true. My phone is over there. Now my face is all wet.
How can you not love this belly? Look at that belly.
Oh, hey, look, you guys gave him a spoon to supplement his mic addiction. Ow.
No, you're not getting Dada's phone. You're not getting Papa's phone.
He's trying so hard.
Yeah.
You know, I seem to remember a time whenever he was not born and you were pregnant with him, and we said, oh, we're not going to bring him on stream at all. Like, we don't want him to be on the internet and everything and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that didn't last.
That didn't last very long. But to be fair, at this point, he's basically the third cast member. Oh, I knew that was a lie.
Yeah. It's kind of harder not to have your baby on the internet in some way these days. Whoa. Whoa.
It's not like we're exploiting him or anything like that. Like, we're not doing anything nefarious. We're just showing you the little gremlin. All right, let's get back to some Castlevania.
If there's one thing that new parents reflexively do, it's show off their baby. Yeah, it's true.
This is the new age version of opening up a wallet and having all the baby pictures spill out and be like, let me show you my son. All right. Back to Castlevania. Ooh, I get a hat. I get a leather cap. That's true. Let's see. Leather cap. Oh my god, it's actually not better than the cloth helmet. Okay. I don't know. Bro, why are you trying to raise him like Tarzan, bro? Well, whenever he eats, we do Nakey Baby. Because, Redder found out that whenever, we don't wash his clothes right away, you know? We're human beings. We don't wash clothes right away. We wait until we get a good amount, and then we wash them. Well, after a baby eats, they get a lot of food on their clothes, right? Even if they have a bib. Well, one time Ryder was going to wash his clothes and found a bunch of mold on clothes that he had eaten in. So now, to avoid that, whenever he eats brekkies or dindins, we just take off his clothes and put a bib on him, and then he usually gets a bath shortly thereafter. But yeah, we definitely do not let him eat with clothes on at this point. Even with a bib, food gone on his clothes, which then got moldy in a hamper a week later. Every baby is a Tarzan in the making. Basically. So, yeah, it's not abuse. I can tell you that right now. It's just smart parenting. Babies, am I right? Oh, you so right, bro. So I've been making a list of sounds that I want to add to the Stream Deck whenever I finally do the update. Let me tell you some of the sounds I'm adding. I'm going to add Arthur Morgan booing and cheering. I'm going to do a greeting specifically for Space, since he's been with us for so many years, and we have one for Toko, who's also been with us for so many years. Keyshawn, you stick with us, and I'll find one that fits for you as well. But maybe we should make that like a incentive, whatever. One for Space, either the Markiplier's Space is cool or quote from Portal 2. I want to add the epic fart sound, and then I also want to add Radder saying "juicy booty" from Master Detective Episode 8 about 1 hour 40 minutes into stream. I don't remember that one, but I look forward to going back and getting the sound clip of that. I want to add the Wii Sports voice saying "nice cock." I want to add the Peter Griffin laugh. I want to add the Yoda yell. I want to add dumb ways to die. I want to add very good, yay. I want to add the you died sound. I want to add the SpongeBob, oh brother, this guy stinks. Then I want to add the DK64, ooh, banana. The Markiplier one is my favorite. Okay, actually, Now that you've said that, let me just go ahead and star that, and I'll just add it later on. Okay, starred. But yeah, those are some sounds I want to add. I thought they would be fun additions. Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Health upgrade. Okay. Yeah, nothing personal, Keyshawn. It's just that, Space has literally been our mod since before the pandemic. He has been with us through a lot of streams, so he definitely gets his own sound. And I feel like the only reason why we added the Toko sound was because Space and Toko were telling us about Sensei Rain streams where there was a Toko sound, and I found something that approximated it, and now it's like everybody's favorite 2-second soundbite. By the way, I don't care about a special greeting. I'm just here. I don't want you all to think I'm salty. No, I'm sure you're cool about it. I just wanted to let you know why Space was getting one. Also, he pretty much single-handedly paid for the Space case, so Space case being our computer. We've been through some times. Haven't we, though? Like, think about how long we've been doing these streams, and also how long you've been moderator for these streams. Holy shit. Like, the fact that you have to specify that, oh, he was moderator before the pandemic, really gives you a sense of scope of how long we've been doing these streams and how long you've been a part of them. I feel like anything qualified as before the pandemic is, makes people feel like, at least who have experienced it, a sense of time a lot quicker. I feel like the pandemic shutdown is akin to 9/11 at this point for us millennials. Like, when you say 9/11, people instantly get a sense of, who have experienced it and experienced it firsthand, instantly get a scope of how long ago that was. I feel like I've grown up with y'all in a weird way. I mean, I was pretty far behind in social development when I started modding for y'all. Before the pandemic, actually somehow harder than saying for 10 years. Yeah. But also, when you say for 7 years, it's like, wow, that's a long time. But when you say something like before the big whatever, like before the pandemic, it gives you like a visceral feel of how long ago that actually was, you know? Yeah. I think you popped into our streams off of an Asoranai, if I'm saying that correctly. I feel like I never got how to say his name right. Stream. Back when he had a partner. And we were doing like a collaboration at our old house. And, you just popped in. Yeah, it was Rain and Matt. Oh my god, Matt, yeah. Feel like before the pandemic is equivalent to BC. Yeah, before COVID.
Funny joke!
Well, the first stream I saw of y'all's was Wind Waker. Damn. Radder, you remember playing Wind Waker? So, okay, that was clever. I'll give you that one.
Thank you, Keisha.
There are 2 games that people are still waiting for Nintendo to release, as far as like remastered Wii U games go. And the last 2 games I feel like that would make the Wii U completely obsolete is when they finally release Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. I have been waiting for those for so long because, well, Twilight Princess HD I feel like is whatever. Wii U, or the Wind Waker HD is a completely different animal. Purely because of how they changed the final bit.
Whoa, what a nice room. Maybe a bit tasteless, perhaps some furniture. Okay, I guess I'll try putting this down right here.
I got chairs. They added the Swift Sail and changed how you do the final get the Triforce bit at the end. So they changed a significant portion of the Wind Waker that made it so much better. And they have not re-released it, but they've re-released literally everything else that came out on the Wii U, so it's only a matter of time. Wow, cheers! Monumental shit! Basically. Nope, I want the fire book. Sounds to me like the little boy found some, I'm gonna guess it's either a pan or Trinket's bowl. Probably Trinket's bowl. Oh, it's the rice maker. But I digress. The Wii U remake is one of those things that I would rather not emulate because I enjoyed it so much. I would love to give Nintendo money to play it in an official capacity again. But they don't exactly give me a lot of choice. And I will tell you this much, I am definitely not going to whip out my Wii U and set up all that shit again just to play Zelda. I absolutely hate that. It is so bad. It's so much work to set up the Wii U. It's even more work than setting up the Wii. Once I reach official BSV status, I want my welcome sound to be the word cock, but cut off before it ends. Unrelated story. Okay. Duly noted. We'll give you that whenever you get mod status. Maybe we make your sound effect the Wii Sports announcer saying "nice cock." Uh-oh, new boss. Oh God, what the fuck are you? Speaking of Golem, I have not gotten my Pokemon cards updated to the grading period just yet. I've been waiting. They have definitely received them, but they have not actually started to grade them yet. I really, really, really hope that they grade well, because I would love to be able to say that I was able to pay off, like, one of our cars with a Pokemon card. I think it would be hilarious, but also really cool. The thing I like about these streams is that they feel like what YouTube used to feel like. Now everything is just overstated. Yeah, I feel like that's something that Ryder and I do best, is we feel more real. Like, we don't feel like we're pandering. We definitely don't need to, like, pander for, like, sponsors or, subs or Patreon or anything like that, because we work other jobs. I don't want to say real jobs, because I don't want to undermine the fact that streamer I would consider a real job at this point, but we're not going to go out of our way to make our content something different just to appease advertisers or new viewers or whatever. We really just like it. Good! We really just like people to show up to our streams and discover us and like us for us, instead of liking us for, like, fake personalities. Feels more organic and fun that way. Shit. I think if he genuinely acted like some over-energetic YouTuber, I would be so put off. And I get to see games I never would have played otherwise and trauma dumped to random people on the internet, or purely here for the fad game. Yeah, exactly. We also do the, go against the grain with the general YouTuber thing, in that we don't do what's popular, we just do what we think is fun and what we actually want to play. And if that aligns with what other people are doing, that's whatever. Oh my. But yeah, like, you don't really see a lot of people playing Persona 5 these days. You don't see a lot of people playing Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance these days. So yeah, it's fun. I get a strange mirror and a Yellowstone. Not to be confused with the park. Y'all look too old to be saying some shit like Skibbity. Yeah. It was a badass set piece. Giant orc or whatever that was crushed by a spike. Agreed. Pretty sick.
Shit's sick, bro. I'm here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of gum.
Whee! Whee! Gotta be wrapping it up here pretty soon. Little boy's about to take his bath. Saying Ryder look old? Not saying Ryder look old. So far, I think I'm enjoying this one a lot more than Circle of the Moon. I mean, neither of them had good stories, but this one, gameplay-wise, is a lot more fun, in my opinion. I've been trapped! Yeah. I can finish exploring this spot and then go save. The answer, though, is no. Women do not age. It's true. If you say otherwise, they will come find you. Jill, on the other hand, it took me a long time for me to get my first gray hairs, but now that I have gotten my first gray hairs, I've got a bunch of them on my temples. I don't know why that's the spot in particular that my gray hair like to manifest, but it is what it is. And also, just like Ratter says, it's a very common spot for gray hair to start. I guess I'll believe her. I am very much of the opinion, along with going bald, that if I ever started to go gray, I would not color it. I would just kind of let it be. So yeah, I'm definitely started. I don't think I'll dye my hair. I have very few gray hairs, but they exist. Exactly what I'm saying. I think I'd rather just go gray. It doesn't bother me that much. Honestly, I've spent a good majority of my life looking younger than my stated age. And I think the fact that I'm just now getting gray hair in my mid-30s, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good run. More socially acceptable for men to go salt and pepper than women. True. I have no gray hairs because I'm not prehistoric like y'all. Shit, I don't have anything set up, so you get this.
Got him!
I don't have like a fuck you button or anything. My B-day is coming up, actually. Yeah, right. Save point. It is 8:30. We have covered 46% of the map. I do not think that... I do not think that... Ha. Got him. That's a good point. We beat Circle of the Moon today, and we got a fair amount of harmony dissonance. Was going to be a substitute for fuck you. I literally don't have anything else. You could have this. So, we will see y'all next Wednesday. Redder will be, hopefully, finally killing Shido, or beating that palace. And then we will continue on with more Harmony of Dissonance. So, like we always say, night-night, don't let them gray hairs bite. Good night, y'all.